sideways better?
Right there.
Yeah?
Yep.
Good.
Okay.
I have to find somewhere to set this now.
Is that your phone?
Yeah,
Okay.
on my phone. Is that okay on my phone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, good. Okay. Yeah, very good, very good. It takes what? So your phone is better, huh?
Yeah, but it's the setting is wrong for the camera, it says on the computer, so I'm gonna have to get my son or something to
Okay.
change that for me because I wouldn't have a clue.
Well, like I said, we're learning together, and that's
Yeah.
what's great about this community
Yeah.
and coming together. So we can
Yeah.
I can probably edit out the first part of all that.
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm learning that part too, is the editing. So just
Yeah.
for anyone who watches this on replay, we will be, we have a little technical difficulty getting set up, but we're up and running now. So we're just meeting for the first time. Karen is in the UK, right?
Yeah, I'm actually in Ireland. So,
Ireland?
uh-huh.
Wow.
Just well, we're part of the UK, but Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
So a city called Belfast. You've maybe
Okay.
heard of it.
I've heard of Belfast, yes.
For all the wrong reasons, I'm sure.
No. I'm in rural northeast Florida. That's why I have a southern accent.
It sounds lovely. Yes.
Thank you. I like your accent better.
Yeah. Well, I love the American accent. 1 second, just till I close this door over.
Okay. Sure.
So, yeah. So
yeah, I'm just finishing up a long day today at the office. Just still here actually, and I sell manufactured mobile homes and modular homes, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Very, very big industry here in the South. We actually have about 8 dealerships here in just a 5-block area.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we sell a lot of homes around these areas. There's a lot of rural area. People buy 5 or 10 acres and maybe retire from up north and put a home out here, sell their home up north, and then pay cash for a manufactured home. And the way we build them now is
you've got the weather there. You can have that kind of home then. It's
the weather. We had today is our coolest day of the year so far after summer. We don't really have 4 seasons. We go from extremely 95 degrees to we had a 40-degree morning this morning. So
I don't know if I'd like that one. Too warm.
I wish it would be a little more gradual, but it's nice. It's nice.
Yeah.
We have to take the good and smell the roses around us,
Yeah, well, you get to benefit from the outdoors. That's the problem with the bad weather. You tend to stay indoors too much.
Right. And I've never lived in snow. We don't get snow here at all.
Yeah.
So
we would get it a few times a year, obviously in the winter.
Right.
Very unpredictable. You couldn't say when, but usually get it at some stage in the winter.
Right.
Right.
So, well, we met in the Unifii teen group, and I think we are both pursuing better and trying to educate ourselves along with the help of the community, which is really fantastic to be able to have the support of not only
quite a unique community, isn't it? It's so
it
much support, and
they're very diverse. You have people from all over the world there, and a lot of people with a lot of different experience levels, which I really like. Um,
Mhm.
and the leadership that we have there with Mike Klingler and Robin Lynn and then Shane Carling and Aaron Ellis over on the
Yeah.
Unify Nation group is really, really nice too. And there's so many leaders. That's what,
Mhm.
part of this, part of my community building and contribution is basically just to meet and reach out and meet people such as yourselves. I've seen you around the community a lot, but
Yeah.
meeting like this makes more of a personable
Connection.
experience, yeah, an
Yeah. Yeah.
interaction where we can
Mhm.
kind of really get to know people a little better and learn personality a little better. So video is really exciting,
Yeah.
and the opportunity, of course, that we have with Unify. So when did you get started with Unify? How were you introduced, and when did you get started?
I was following Mike Klingler in another opportunity, and then
Right.
I came in as a founding member, probably like yourself,
Yes.
with Unify. Whenever I seen that Mike had found something, I knew he would be a good judge.
Right.
um, so I sat and watched. I didn't really get that excited about what we were doing because I didn't really know what it was. And
Right.
then as soon as we started to see what we were going to be, what Unify was all about, it just got, I just knew we found the right place. We'd
Right.
find our home. And
Right.
then the icing
Right.
on the cake was the people in the community. It was just unbelievable. Um,
Yes.
you
I
just
agree.
you do feel connected to them even though you've never met them.
Right.
And I think we're going to feel even more connected as our stories start to come out on video here together.
Yes.
What we're doing. I think crypto has brought us all together is another common denominator.
Certainly. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very, very exciting. Uh,
yeah.
and
Mhm.
just learning, I think, with Unify too, in their, the Prosperity University, as it expands.
Yeah,
Right now our focus is on crypto, of course, because the greatest returns and the asset class that it is right now
yeah,
is so hot because it being new and the potential there is. I think the what excites me most about Unify and being where we are right now is the fact that we have an opportunity to be pioneers. We have an
yeah,
opportunity to also invite others to go on this journey with us,
yeah.
and
To
so
spread the word. Yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, just spreading better
Yeah.
and for those who are seeking to become more and grow in all areas of life, not just financially, but personally and spiritually, emotionally, physically,
Yeah.
just becoming better human beings and
Mhm.
sharing our journey along the way in that community setting is very appealing to me and probably
Yeah.
obviously to you as well.
Yeah, it's hard to explain to people just how much you can.
Right.
Oh, oh, we've got a wee blip there. How much you're getting from this type of business.
Right.
All these different avenues of growth that are offered to you. Any weakness you find, there's somebody you can turn to who
Right.
seems to be an expert in different fields. And I think we've two very spiritual people, haven't we? We have Robin Lynn,
Right on.
who's just an amazing person, isn't she?
Yes.
And
Yes.
also then Aaron for um, his just knowledge of coaching of and mindfulness and stuff. It's just amazing.
Right.
It's like with built-in therapists along the way.
Exactly.
You can tap
Exactly.
into anytime you want.
Yes, yes.
Fantastic, inspiring people. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and that I agree with you. It's very difficult sometimes when, we're excited about Unify, we're excited about Bitcoin, but it's so
yeah,
much more, as you're saying.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
it's so more encompassing than just making money or um,
yeah,
it's not about just trying to sign somebody up and make a sale. That's not really what we're
yeah,
doing at all. We're that's a kind of an after effect, if you will.
yeah,
Um, I think, and we sharing the community uh,
yeah,
aspect. That way, it for me, it's easier to focus on building the community and really inviting people
mhm,
to be part of the community. And
yeah,
then, what Aaron and Shane have came up with the Unify Nation, our story group.
yeah,
That group is going to be phenomenal because
definitely.
it works. I've been part of groups like that it really allows the opportunity to bring in prospects. I don't really like that word because I feel like you're chasing someone, you're prospecting, but potential people that may be interested in what we're doing with the community building as the forefront. Because without the community,
Hmm.
we
The
won't move,
connection. Yeah.
we won't move products,
Hmm.
and the
Hmm.
beauty of building the community is once the community is built, then you can actually introduce any type of products within that community because the trust factor is there.
Yeah.
And so we can gradually introduce other products and services under the Unify umbrella, keeping it focused on Unify. But there's ways that we can also expand to help people with like growing their YouTube channel and helping
Hmm.
them market. There's tips and tools and stuff
Yeah.
that we can introduce to people who we build trust with, that they can learn from what we're doing
Yeah.
by these type of meetings, and then
Yeah.
breaking off in smaller groups where we find that we
Hmm.
have just focusing on commonality and
Yeah.
finding those needs and filling them along the way. And that's
Hmm.
that's that's what I love. I love
Yeah.
people. I love that's what I like about sales and marketing, is just filling the need. That's
Hmm.
what we're doing. We're looking for
Yeah.
people that we
Well,
can.
I've always always worked for myself. I've never had a job where somebody gave me a wage. I've always had a traditional business, and I've always kind of been a boss. So
Right.
I'm this kind of person that's always giving information, and if I see a problem, I jump in with an answer, and
Right.
I think it's just in my nature, where I like to make sure I can help somebody with any problems I have, and you
Right.
know work with people. So I know that's my nature, and that's the way I go. So
Yeah.
um, as a team, the way the theory is going with what we're going to do, everybody helps each other. You just don't go
Right.
off on your own. Um, People that who do come and join you, they become part of what you're doing, and everybody is one big family, helps each other to
Right.
succeed.
Yeah.
So
And
I
that
think
whole
that's fantastic. Be's left up. You just don't come in here and be left on your own. We're all
right.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the power of that collaboration together creates commerce. Collaboration creates commerce. And
Yeah.
when you lead with the community and you lead with that collaboration and those relationships, commerce just kind of naturally happens because
Yeah.
we all are consuming goods and services. And
Hmm.
so have to excuse my voice a little. I think I made all this change in weather and maybe coming down with a little bit of a cold, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Have to get some vitamin C, echinacea. I don't know. But yeah, so what you mentioned that you ran traditional businesses pretty much your whole life. What kind of
Yeah.
businesses
Hmm.
did you run?
Um, Food.
Food,
Basically, I opened. We built a like a chain. My husband and I. We always work together.
awesome.
Well, so we built up. Started with one idea and made a like a fast food shop, and then um branded it and was able to. I think we had six in the end, and it was pretty difficult spinning all the plates and keeping them spinning.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
um, so I retired from that last year, and I thought I'd be happy being retired, but I'm just somebody that always wants to be using my brain and
right,
challenging myself and having success.
right,
So I have to have something to do, and I just love this, and it's my choice. It's not something I have to do. It's something I've
right,
chose to do something that I love. I'm really enjoying it. I couldn't say that I enjoyed my business that I owned.
right,
It brought a good profits, probably is the word, and it was a good business, but
right.
it wasn't something that I enjoyed. I did at the start, but I did it for too many years, so I was glad when that chapter of my life was over.
Right,
So,
right.
but no, I'm a mother of five children.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm the oldest of six. I have four
yeah.
four grown children myself. All boys in your group, or
No, I have four daughters
a four?
and one son.
Okay. Okay.
So, and then now I have three little grandchildren have came along.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm afraid I'm not a traditional granny. I think they're wanting me to sit and mind babies, but it's I'm not ready for that yet. I don't mind seeing them and be part of their life, but I have to have um, my own thing to do. So Unify is my
Right.
thing to do, and
Well,
that's
they say that's
what
the
gets me up in the morning.
right. They say that's the advantage of grandchildren, which I have three now myself. I have two
Hmm.
all granddaughters now. I have two sons and two daughters, and my two sons have
Hmm.
have children. My oldest son has twin daughters. My
Right.
youngest one has a little girl, and she just
Hmm.
turned 3. And the other ones are about a year ahead of Harbor, the youngest. But yeah, being a grandparent is neat because
Hmm.
I got married and started life very young, 18. I'm 48 now, and I already have grandchildren. So
Yeah.
it's um, it's
You're
it's
only a baby then, Jerry. My
yeah.
battery's getting a bit low here. It's one of hopefully this holds out for us. I've had two
Okay.
notifications there. My battery's getting a bit low.
Okay.
I had to go onto the phone because the computer didn't quite connect earlier.
Right.
Uh,
Well, we can
so
always, we want to kind of ease into these so that other people understand that it's not a interrogation. It's not anything
hmm.
that they can't be comfortable coming on to. So we kind of keep them brief starting
Hmm.
out anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of initial handshake, if you will, virtual handshake. And
Yes, and thank you for inviting me. It's
yeah,
good.
thank you for coming and having the courage to show up. It's for some
Hmm.
people it's easier than others. So
Yeah.
I think the more we practice, the easier it will become second nature.
Yeah.
Using the video, and we'll get better at setting things up and being more
Yeah.
proficient. But
Yeah.
yeah, so we will wrap this up for now.
Hmm.
But we want to thank the replay viewers that may watch this because I'll send you a copy of this video and you'll be able to share it with who you wish. And And what we're doing here, for any replay viewers that have kind of peeked in and saw us, Karen and I just meeting for the first time face to face on Zoom, and we're part of Unifii that offers the trading the Bitcoin buy and sell signals, along with Prosperity University for growing our financial intelligence and introducing other asset classes as we grow, Unifii being a new company, also offering altcoin reports. They have the daily signal and the universal signal, and we have a lot to share as far as that's concerned. But again, hopefully we have been able to demonstrate and share with you a little bit about how we are community focused. And so the links to get more information will be under the video at the bottom if it's on YouTube or on Facebook. So be sure, Karen, to post your links to
Yeah.
give people more information,
Mm-hmm.
and we will be inviting other people on as we grow and making more of these. So thank you very much for joining me today, and I hope to meet again soon.
Thank you.
All right.
And see us all again soon. Bye for
Okay.
now. Bye now.
Take care. All right. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.